You know what they say, too much burden's never the bad thing.
Are we live?
I've never heard them say that. All right, we are live. We're live. We got a few more minutes until we're supposed to start, so let's introduce ourselves. Couch.
I'm Spencer, aka Mr. Swaggles. I'll be the next runner of this game on the screen, Abriss.
I'm Zach. I'm learning about this game for the first time today. I'm speedrunning Sonic R tomorrow and doing some Zelda tomorrow as well.
You know, I let some other people know the game list. Are you playing it with the 3D pad or whatever it's called?
Sonic R?
Yeah,
Just
just like some
play.
special controller for it, apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah, I had no idea either.
Dang. I'll
Okay.
look into that. Just my GameCube controller.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm Carrie. You know me from earlier. I made a cocktail and read you a poem about Sly Cooper.
All right.
Which I also read. Do you want to talk about, like, you got a lot of game stuff going on. Do you want to talk about some of your Rocket League stuff?
Sure.
You're kind of famous for that.
Yeah, so I'm repping the Rocket League speedrun community on my shirt right now. I don't know how well that's coming through on stream, but was kindly given this about a year ago. Yeah, so that community has actually speedrun games on GDQ. They got a showcase a year and a half ago on the mainstream, like, real GDQ thing. And then that was kind of a jump start for them, and they've been going strong ever since. But yeah, Rocket League is my main game. I dabble in all these kind of indie games. And actually, I could show... Is the screen up, or is it just what...
It is
was
your
on the-
screen, yeah.
Yeah.
So whatever
No,
you
okay.
show, you're
I was
showing.
talking to the Abriss devs. I've been showing them, my times and stuff, and getting some mind-blown reactions from, like, the maker of the game, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody has speedrun this game yet, so I actually had to make a submission
Yo, that's so cool.
to be able to get a speedrun page. It's obviously not fully filled out yet, but you can see I've got the
Wow.
actual page here. And yeah, basically this will be the first, like, official speedrun of the game. This game is... The full release was September 5th, so it's less than 4 weeks old.
Sweet.
And it's not the kind of game I think people typically associate with speedrunning, being kind of a level-based, physics-based type thing, but definitely speedrunnable and definitely a fun game.
Yeah, cool. We're breaking new ground with this.
We are.
game.
We are.
Quite literally breaking new
everything.
ground.
Yeah.
Literally.
How can people get this game? Is it a Steam
It
game?
is. I believe I had it up here. So, Steam game, I believe I picked it up on sale, so it goes on sale sometimes, but definitely a worthwhile thing. With a pretty awesome visual style, pretty awesome soundtrack. So definitely check it out if this piques your interest.
Okay.
$20.
It's now 3, so we can go ahead and get started whenever you want.
All right.
So just let me know when to start the timer.
Cool. So yeah, welcome to Abriss. Build to destroy. Abriss is actually the German word for demolition or demolish, which is a very appropriate name for the game. Doing some couch shuffling.
There we go.
Yeah.
Cool.
Carrie's not on screen.
All right.
Now Carrie's on screen. I didn't know. I thought you were going to sit over there. Mark? It's whatever.
So
Alright.
I will be playing through all 7 worlds, which you can see this kind of jagged white line. That is the main storyline. Not much of a story, but my courageous couch members are hopefully going to fill in some of the details about what we're doing. Why these buildings need to go.
Yeah. We'll build the story.
We'll build the story.
So we can destroy it.
Exactly. So really, I'll just be going through each level individually and trying to explain what's going on. So when I click this, we're ready to go.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
All right, we don't need the tutorial. So the objective is to destroy these red orbs by starting the physics simulation and taking down whatever structure is in front of us. So level 1's pretty straightforward. Level 2 introduces these beams that are just kind of long pieces to play with. I'm building it offset so it falls forward into these red orbs. It's a common strategy you'll see through like the entire game really. It's just building things that are kind of off balance. Because there's no... Currently, out of my parts list, which you can see on the left, I have no active components, so nothing I can press hotkeys for. So I'd purely have to rely on gravity to do all the work here. And got that one.
First try.
First try.
I noticed on the menu it said extinction. Is that the name for this zone that we're in?
For this zone, yes, yeah.
Okay.
They all have pretty metal names. There's like extinction, ruin, death.
Okay.
This has an active part, so I now have a rotating part where I can press 1 to make it spin, and 1 to make it stop.
Okay.
So that just spins around, clears out all the rooftop objects there. Oops. This introduces a bomb object. So press space to make it go boom, and I just kind of have to build over to like the support columns for this bridge. This bridge was not built to the high standards of the Abriss universe, so it's got to go.
Nice.
Yeah, look at that. Look at all those architectural flaws.
Exactly, and they built it right on top of ancient ruins. Like, it's just not cool.
I like to think that this first section you're either clearing obstacles for endangered species, perhaps. You know, they're
Yeah.
going to go extinct if you don't,
That's
or
enough.
else you're making them go extinct if they're a problem.
That's a noble cause, yeah. So this combined the rotator and the bomb. I had to rotate the bomb into the structure I was destroying. This one has a trigger, which is actually going to launch this huge cannon. So I have to get the sequencing right of when that fires. There's an object in the level that when I destroy it, it will trigger the shot. But I need to sequence this a little bit. So I'm going to destroy that, and then this, and then that'll shoot. Okay, something weird happened. I'm shooting myself. Okay, gotta be more patient. There we go.
There it is. That was-
Cool. I'll try to keep track of the number of resets. So I just reset twice there. I'd like to do a donation per reset, but not if it gets too unwieldy, I guess, to keep track of. So I may just do a kind of static number at the end.
That was 2 resets or 3?
That was 2.
Okay.
If you want to keep track, go for it.
Yeah, Chad.
Help
if
me
we could-
out.
If we could keep track, that'd be awesome.
Alright, this one, I launched these bombs over at the structure using a trebuchet, and I'm not the most accurate on this level. It tends to be kind of a struggle, so bear with me. That was
timing
another
thing?
reset. Yeah, it's purely gravity, and
So I
it's just not...
noticed the name of this level says trebuchet.
Yeah.
But there's not like a sling attached to this. Is
There's
this in fact a
not.
catapult?
I'm using gravity, which is typically a trademark thing of a...
I suppose it's rolling off the top.
Yeah, right. It's kind of got a sling effect.
There
Okay,
we
this is a
go.
good shot.
There we go.
Yeah. Boom.
Whoa, nice.
That.
As long as
is
we're using the
destroyed.
superior siege instrument.
Exactly. So that is World 1,
Extinct.
which would be Split 1. And now we're on to Annihilation, which is going to introduce rocket engines. And rockets are a lot of fun.
So you were telling us earlier, Abriss means
Destroy.
Destroy in German.
In German, yeah.
Okay.
It can be spelled with their special double S letter, but for the sake of all of us who don't use that letter, they've written it with just 2 S's. I think both spellings are valid from what I understood.
The developers are German
Yeah.
as well.
They are, yep. So in this level, I'm going to do a little kind of cheat. Typically, you would actually like build something that flies at these, but I found it's a lot more reliable just to build straight at them and place bombs. So that's what I do instead.
That gives you bombs.
Exactly. The bombs are very strong in this game, and very effective at taking these things down.
Oh.
So sometimes they'll fall into the abyss, and that counts as destroying them.
Oh, that's good. Nice.
But they do have to fall or be destroyed somehow. This is a very fun level. Yeah, so this one is kind of a... I'm going to build like a rocket whip to take these things down.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah. So you can chain together these rotator pieces to make a chain. And I'm going to slap a rocket engine on the end of the chain.
That's insane.
which is just awesome to watch.
Just destroy
Love that.
everything.
So that's going to be a theme across a couple more of these levels.
It's very satisfying.
How often
yeah.
is the rocket whip the intended solution?
There are about 4 levels, perhaps. I'd have to think through that before giving a real number. This one's kind of goofy. You just create a giant, like, roller snake thing that takes everything out. Looks like I made it a little bit offset, but
Do you need to get that one on the end?
you know, I might have to go fix that because I misclicked right here. It's unlucky.
So
it
fast.
did not roll very well. Yeah, so just got to basically plow through all these and kind of push them off the end. Occasionally, this one can be a bit unlucky too, as pieces get like stuck or. Okay, but that was actually a really good one. So done.
So if you place everything in the exact same spot every run, can the physics turn out to be different?
Physics can be slightly different. It's not 100% repeatable because it is just a physics simulation.
Yeah. So there's quite a bit of RNG.
Yes and no. I mean, largely it's very repeatable, but especially this level historically has given me some trouble. So we may have a couple of resets here as well.
It's like real life. You know, sometimes you get a 1 in a million amazing thing that happens.
Yep.
And sometimes you don't. But also it's, you know,
So here's another rocket whip.
they weren't
and this
relying
time-
on good
Big fan of the
RNG
rocket
to
whips.
send men to the moon.
And that's actually brilliant. So I got that
That's
first
amazing.
try. It might be hard to see, but some levels are actually in zero gravity. They have a slight kind of aura around the edge of the screen. So this is another one in zero gravity,
Okay.
where I have to make a rocket go around a corner. And the way we're going to do that is by putting a bunch of rocket engines on it and making it fly. The advantage of no gravity is, well, no gravity. So I've got to hit this, and it just requires a little bit of careful timing.
Woo! First try.
First try.
That is the enemy's bioweapon. Look at it. Look at the alien.
Look at the alien. This is a pretty fun one. There are a lot of objects to take care of here. And got to kind of build these crazy rockets to throw at them. So I'm actually launching 3 rockets at the same time. And I'll try to do some camera work to actually show what's happening.
Oh, a lot of bombs too. Sweet.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta have bombs on your rockets. Always put bombs on your rockets, kids. Yeah, so they're gonna fly through these over to this spot. And I just blew up the bombs instead of launching the rockets.
It happens to the best of them.
It does. So that's gonna plow through everything and then blow up the bombs.
Extremely satisfying. Oh.
A little
Alright,
bit
that
of
is
a
world-
premature bombulation. if you
Yeah, that is World 2 done. So now on to Corrosion. This is going to introduce lasers, which are awesome. And this first one, we're pretty much, not going to be super strategic about it, but we're just going to kind of have a little disco rave thing with the lasers. Just because it's fun. I know there's a much faster strategy here, but, you know,
Lasers are fun.
lasers are fun.
You can't argue with lasers.
Yep.
Yeah. Mr. Swaggles knows a thing or two about lasers.
Dude. So we're just going to have kind of this dancing laser gizmo.
Wow. It's like one of those
Yeah.
guys at the car dealership.
Except it's got death rays on it.
Oh god. Figuring this out must have taken a while.
So I'm gonna park it here and just cut vertically now.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Nice.
I thought you were going to continue with the disco.
Yeah,
ball.
it can go indefinitely, so we'll speed it up a little bit. So no good laser levels would be complete without mirrors. So these giant reflective surfaces are gonna reflect the mirrors, and we'll have some fun with that. So this is kind of a cooking spit building for some reason. I decided to build on a like rotating turbine, which is definitely not a good place to build your new housing complex.
It just makes sense.
Yeah, how did this ever...
I don't
You
know how
must
this was
be-
approved.
You must be, like, dispatched here by the government just to...
Yeah, right. It's
Take
like,
down this
what
thing.
are these guys?
It's unsafe.
What are they doing here?
Let's condemn this building.
Exactly. That is not a place to build your new housing complex.
We got people in the chat saying, use bombs
Oh no.
wisely.
Oh no.
Yeah,
If
sorry.
to go around again?
I do. Typically I look like right at the contraption I'm controlling, but I'm trying to make it a little more of a spectacle. So we'll just gotta wait for that, which is maybe a good time for
Yeah.
donation.
Yeah, we got 2 of them. Let's see, first one is from -$10. Says $10 per reset on the yeast run. Why is
Yes.
yeast run? Okay, yeast. Yes. And then second one is from the alien. It says,
Look
"Look
at
at
that
me."
alien.
Look at me.
And one more before that
for it.
was from Cocoa Water. It says, "Now with more water." Gotta throw in a sponsor
wow.
every now and then.
It's
Cocoa
wonderful.
Water.
Cocoa water.
Oh, that's a lot of laser power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this one, we're reflecting stuff. You want to read any? And
Oh, you've got it. I got
this
it.
introduces a new concept of these kind of like switch objects. So I have to destroy these green orbs, light green orbs, to open gates, which lets me destroy this final. Gotta be careful on this level too, because I can destroy myself.
There it
If I'm really
goes.
unlucky, these can fall like into the other area, and then I have to
Oh no!
bounce everything again. I'm actually having really bad luck with this like falling.
Oh no!
There's one of them in there. Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
blew up. We're good.
Nice.
Oh, look at that alien.
Beautiful.
There we go.
There it goes into the abyss.
Into the Abriss.
Into the Abriss, exactly.
Who knew destruction could be so beautiful?
Destroy the core.
This one has a little rail thing, so we're going to slide our laser sled along the rails. So rockets plus lasers is a good time.
It's a fun little introduction level to rocket lasers.
Yeah, you know,
Gotta time it just right.
you do have to avoid that thing. And I forgot to weigh it down.
Oh yeah, because the rockets will just
Yep, my bad.
let it go. Boom.
There we go, that's more effective.
That's level.
Yep, there's this concept of these heavy cubes, which we'll see pretty extensively in a couple of future levels, but they're useful for weighing things down when you have rocket engines and such. This one, I think it intends for you to have a pretty like elegant contraption to solve it, but turns out you can just build a laser like on the end of a stick, and it's
That's awesome.
it's perfect.
It just takes care of it.
Yeah, I did actually goof though. I built it slightly too high, so we're gonna have to redo that if I'm quick enough. Okay, good.
There it is.
Yeah, I was just missing these. I was like shaving the tops of them.
And that's through the Abriss.
Yep, and this can sort of sit there, unfortunately, for some time, but it looks like we're gonna cut it again. There we go.
Nice.
Right, next level.
Speedy.
This one has, it wants you to use mirrors and stuff, but I don't want to do that, so we're just gonna build around the mirrors.
Mirrors are cool and all, but I don't know what's cooler.
Just building around them.
Just building around them.
Yep.
Got a message
Why
from,
reflect when you could just be circumspect?
message from Jennifer saying, "This isn't a game. This is live footage of Spencer causing massive destruction." I don't know how do you
True.
feel about that?
That's kind of true.
Yeah.
I mean, it is in the game, in the name of the game, rather.
You're the villain.
Neither can confirm nor deny. So yeah, I built around this, and now I just have a clean shot at everything I need to shoot.
There it is.
Ta-da!
That's level.
And then this one, you're supposed to destroy these, which lower the gates, and then you shoot at this big disco ball.
Disco balls.
That ain't our style.
That ain't our style. We're just gonna build straight over the top of the gates and shoot the disco ball.
Wow.
Look at that building technique. Super clean, super fast.
Yeah, well, I misclicked a little bit, but that's fine. Again, I'm trying to make this a little more of a watchable experience instead of zooming in super close and getting all the precise clicks. But
Can't
Oh,
confirm
yeah.
it's
yeah,
really watchable.
so we're
Now
gonna
we're
we're gonna
talking.
bounce off this laser ball, and it just perfectly snipes these guys, which are what we have.
Wow.
It's wonderful. Occasionally they won't die, but there we go, got it. So that is World 3 done.
That is amazing. I love that.
On to erosion, which is going to kind of just use everything that we have seen so far. I can't think of any. Oh, sorry. In this world, we see cannons. We get guns that we can shoot at stuff. And those are pretty fun. This also introduces these like ejector pieces. So these pistons are triggered by the switches here. And did I just have really bad luck? There we go. This one, same thing. These are going to launch. This is kind of a fun one to watch. Yeah, so this will launch our pieces over at the whatever we got to destroy. I'll leave it to you guys to figure out the reason for this specific. Oops, what am I doing? Specific demolition project.
Well, I mean, this is clearly some sort of power plant, right? I think we're knocking down this coal plant with those smokestacks to make room for a vertical solar tower.
There we go. Yeah, sustainability.
Yeah. I'm not sure they really did the study on how much, like, solar energy is getting through these clouds, but at least we're paving the way for the future.
Oh, that was very satisfying.
It's so satisfying. It's like those animations that just perfectly loop, you know? Yeah, it's so satisfying. So now we have cannons, and these are pretty fun. We gotta make sure that we don't let them fall off, so I'm gonna kind of glue them down. But we basically go 1, 2, and then we wait for this stupid little thing to get out of the way.
Killing the speed run.
Yep.
Oh, they just launch them both.
Yep.
I love the way those guys shoot.
They're super satisfying.
Perhaps the developer.
Yeah, so in this level, we're actually going to activate zero gravity.
Very satisfactory.
And when you activate zero gravity, cool stuff can happen. So we're going to basically float a bomb through a wall over to what we're actually trying to destroy. So this will trigger zero gravity. It'll open this little containment field. So our bomb is just carelessly floating over to where it needs to go.
Very satisfying.
This one I always manage to mess up, so I hope I will get it right. Yeah. Come on.
Quick shout out to the Edge community for building on the Edge.
Yeah, a lot of edge building in this game. Gotta handle the edge cases. So the point of this one, a lot of things are going to happen real quick, but basically I'm going to activate this piston, which is going to push these blocks, but I also have to activate zero gravity so the blocks fly through everything.
Yo.
Yeah.
There it is.
So a lot of chaos happening at the same time. And then now they have us building kind of these, going into a different camera mode for this. They have us building these gunships. So this is going to basically go forward on a little, like, joyride and blow some stuff up.
As you'd expect.
Yeah, now would be a good
We're not
time for
trying to
any
save anything here.
donations if you want, just because there's kind of a lengthy
Yeah,
little building
here.
section.
Building a massive airship.
We are. There's a lot to destroy here. And I'm glad I remembered that there are only targets on one side of this level. The next one has targets on both sides. And so I tend to just forget that and build guns pointing in both directions. But I don't need them to point in both directions. By building them on a diagonal, I can more quickly shoot these. Which just helps it go a little faster.
Does each gun only have one shot?
They do. They do.
Okay.
That's kind of the
That's the
challenge
trick.
of building with these. It's a one-shot cannon. The future, guns in the future are just one shot.
I mean,
know if you
guns
knew
right
that.
now are just one shot. if you
That's
know
true,
what I mean.
actually, yeah.
Maybe they're like railguns.
Yeah, they might be. That's a good point. Because they certainly pack a punch. Yeah, another building section. I don't know if there were donations, but
Didn't see any new ones.
okay. And I can just talk about what I'm building. This is another gunship. This one does have to point in both directions, as well as shoot forward. So this first shot will push us off. You can see that this is linked to the pusher mechanism. And we also need to add bombs to this because we're going to float into a target and not have any shots left. Yeah, so I hope... You can also activate these by clicking on them, and that tends to be easier on my brain on this one rather than remembering like to click 1, then 3, then 4, then 2. And I probably just timed that very poorly. I think it's going to get chomped. Yep.
Oh, bisected.
My bad. I always forget to do that the first time.
Can we get a quick bisected in chat?
Bisected.
Bisected.
All right.
Or just a quick circumcised.
So yeah,
Jeez.
now we're shooting these guys down. I messed that up again.
Do you need to rotate the platform with the gun's recoil?
It's kind of a byproduct of that. I don't want it to, so I've tried to make it heavy so it won't really rotate,
Yeah.
but I can only do so much to prevent rotations. And I think that'll be okay.
There goes.
There we go.
There it
All
is.
right.
Well
Hashtag EZ.
That is erosion done. So now on to
Eroded.
combustion. This is going to introduce
Circumspected.
magnets, which are extremely overpowered, in my opinion. I mean, they're awesome to play with, but they are just like crazy destructive. Yeah, so we'll build a little magnet shape here. And we got
I
a-
don't,
Oh, wow.
I don't call that a magnet shape. I
Those
think
are
that's
like
just
shredders.
the strongest shape.
magnet shredders.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a mix of like a blender and a magnet.
Oh my gosh.
So
perfect for
quite
you.
effective.
Dang. I can feel the effects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it looks like I kind of missed one of these pieces, but I can
Just
suck it up
clear.
again. So complete is what we're going
complete,
for. I
okay.
hadn't called that out specifically, but yeah, complete is what we're going for. Did we reach the no balls incentive?
We, I don't know how to check that.
Okay.
But
I'm
yes,
going to-
yes, we
I'm
did,
going to
'cause I
go for
donated
it.
like $100 to it.
Okay. I'm going to go for it anyway. So typically in this level, you would unleash this flood of like molten hot lava balls, which just wreck everything. But since we reached an incentive, I'm actually going to complete this level without those, which is pretty tough, if I'm being honest. But we can do it. So
I believe in you.
thank you. Yeah, so it's mostly the same process, except we don't have any molten hot lava balls to throw at this. So I've just got to build this precarious structure to fall onto these apartments or whatever below.
It looks like those are just beehives. That's fine.
Yeah, yeah. They're infested by nanobots or something, so it's kind of
Not a
condemned.
problem, yeah.
Yeah, and we'll just stick some random stuff on here. Just for good measure, and then we're gonna drop a gun as well that will hopefully be able to fire at the right time.
Oh. Yo. Oh.
Oh, come on.
So this one is not very reliable, and you can see we unleashed the
We
flood.
released the balls.
Looks like I've missed 2, so we're gonna give that another shot.
So normally you try to get the balls across to destroy the things?
Correct. You just build kind of a ramp for them to follow, and I think I got it this time.
It all depends on if that one blows. It didn't. Oh.
I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, it's got it. It's got
So
it.
I have a
clear,
slight
but-
trick. If I clear, it'll take away the damaged blocks, which will kind of drop these. And likely... Oh, we got it.
Got it.
Oh.
Okay.
Woo! Scary.
So this one's super goofy. Typically you would drag the balls across this area with the magnets. So like they're magnetic, so it pulls here to here to here, and then you unleash them over here. What we can do instead is actually just drop a magnet down there.
Nice.
And magnets are, as you saw, extremely powerful.
They also don't need to connect to each other.
They don't, which is
really
great.
Powerful.
It's great. So we're going to give it a little bit of padding. Bear with me on the camera work. Yeah, just give it a little bit of padding because it's about to drop like 600 feet. And then we got to take this down.
Otherwise?
It would, yeah. And it might still get destroyed. Typically I have to reset this like once or twice, but we got it.
Got it.
Oh my gosh.
Got it.
Got it.
We have a donation from Cocoa Water, $5, saying, "We do not condone destruction, unless it's the destruction of bad feelings due to the overwhelming power of our product." Thank you so much, Cocoa Water, for that
All right.
donation.
This one, typically you unleash, again, another flood of balls from the back. They're kind of just above this like Barad-Dur looking structure. But I'm going to launch a rocket at it with a giant magnet. And this is going to be a little bit of a Kerbal Space Program kind of flight experience, so bear with me.
This is not a gravity-free level.
Correct.
That's crazy.
Some solid Kerbal Space Program right there. You put your time in.
Yep. Okay, this is just hanging out right there. That's so annoying. Come on.
Stuff
Come
fall
on.
down, maybe.
Come on. Come on.
Oh no.
It just needs to pulse. Oh, there we go.
There it is.
Because once it hits the magnet, it's done, right?
Yep. And then this one I have awful luck on. It's probably a me problem, but I feel like I just have awful luck. So this is likely going to be a few resets. We have to build this magnet cart and knock down these things. They're just at the maximum extent of the magnet's power, and these laser things are super annoying. So bear with me.
Oh my god, it's crazy.
I think you did.
I think I might have gotten it first try. That might be a first.
Oh.
No, I didn't. Exactly.
Oh, it's so
It's all right. They
close.
just kind of hang out, and then wait.
Oh, you did
it worked. All right. Brilliant. You get a little lucky sometimes. The game tosses you a bone. So this one.
Look at all those red balls.
Yeah,
Can't even use them. That's a bummer.
Yeah, it's fun to use them, but we can actually just launch a magnet again. We're gonna basically just build a pile of crap that we throw this way. You can see this pusher thing is set up to launch these. But yeah, we're going to launch a magnet instead. And same kind of thing. I'll try to pad it. I'm gonna wait for this to go again, and then we drop.
Yeah, we got a $20 donations from Balls with a Z. So why won't you use us, frowny face?
Unlucky.
Very sad, Balls. We made the donation incentive, so we're very grateful for that. Another one from Larimer County something. I can't read the rest of that name. It's very long. Larimer County Sheriff, maybe.
Oh man.
Saying for $1, saying if you or a loved one has suffered injuries from ingesting cocoa water, you are entitled to compensation.
It's true. They are under a lot of lawsuits.
Dang.
But they're willing to sponsor us, so thank you, Cocoa Water.
Thank you,
All right, we
cocoa
got
water, not a real product.
I think all the other pieces died, but we only need the magnet, as long as it survives this push.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, so
I probably should let it go through the first building. I'll admit I haven't really practiced this one very much.
Well, drag some balls around for the second one, maybe.
Yeah, I think I want...
If you can you pick them up with a magnet?
I can. That's how you're meant to solve this.
Okay.
But I think I got this. Just gotta have a surviving magnet, some rubble to throw at it. The magnet should harmlessly go through the support structure of this first guy, and then I think if I activate the magnet, yeah, we got it.
There it
We
is.
got it. I was just a little hasty.
A little too soon. We have another $20 donation from NIMBY fan.
Oh wow.
Industrial buildings and glowing red balls? Not in my backyard. Thanks, Mr. Swaggles, for keeping the neighborhood respectful.
Exactly. You're welcome. Cool. So this one, we're going to solve in another kind of atypical way. We first got to lower this barrier by clearing these 5 switches, and I'm going to do that by using these cannons. You're supposed to kind of scoot this thing forward and line them up with the shots you need to take, but I'm just going to get a direct shot without having to scoot at all.
you're the freaking man, Spencer.
So aim at that guy,
Oh yeah.
that guy, and that guy.
Oh, glorious.
And what happened there? Why did this guy misfire? Alright. There we go.
There we go.
So this will open up another little pad to build on. That's kind of a... we haven't seen that yet. I haven't needed to do that. There was one other level where I skipped the second build step. But once this bar completes, we'll clear this off and then launch some rockets over at this whole situation.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Yep.
We got awesome star that we're about to kill.
Yeah, yeah. We're going to
man.
use the star to actually just...
I agree with
Help
Nimifan.
us.
I'm glad you're cleaning up the neighborhood.
Yeah, right?
We
Built
don't-
right
we
in
don't
front of
want
the
stars
star.
in front of
Yeah.
So this is going to activate zero gravity. This will deactivate it. This will reactivate it. So we'll have zero gravity for the next launch. This is actually going to be a multi-part launch. So right now I'm just launching a little cube. The free camera bugs out with the zero gravity thing sometimes. But we are going to knock that ship into the sun for good measure. And now we'll launch another magnet rocket.
What does that bar at the top do?
I have to wait for that to reach the ends before I can clear.
Okay.
I think that's just so that the simulation has it runs its due course.
That makes sense.
Yep. And I don't even need the bombs in this level because of the way I've done it. So we're just gonna launch this little like magnet contraption.
Here it goes.
And this is pretty awesome to watch.
You got basically a TIE fighter.
That's so cool. Oh my
Oh,
god.
man.
Look at this.
Right into the sun. Complete.
Beautiful.
So that is World 5 done.
2 more to go.
2 more to go.
2 more to go. Wow. And you are making record time right now. I
I'm
don't know
pretty
if you know
content
that.
with this. We've had some pretty excellent luck so far. I'll try to keep it that way, but
We're on world record pace, you think?
Yeah.
32 minutes?
yeah, my best for the first 5 worlds was about 31, so
Right along.
not far off. Yeah.
Yeah.
This one has a lot of hotkeys, so I might get them wrong. But we have impactors, which release these. They're basically giant springs.
Beautiful.
That's just always so satisfying.
And some of these have got to kind of float down to the bottom. There we go.
Like the ice theme.
Oh yeah, this is a super visually appealing one. In this one, I'm not actually sure what the intended solution is, but I'm probably not doing the intended solution.
You are doing Edge, though, and that's all that matters.
We are.
Because the Edge community's out there, they're a big fan of your work.
Boom.
I don't even know how that works.
So we kind of make these little like jumping contraptions, and I'm actually going to do another. This is going to be a double jumper.
Ooh.
Ah, the jumping humper.
Yeah.
A double
So
jumping humper.
in this one, I'm going to first jump up. It'll rotate, and then launch a piece over at this contraption. So 2,
Whoa.
3.
That's cool.
Oh, jeez.
Boom.
That's great.
There it
That
is.
was not a clean impact, so I might actually reset that. But we get to see that again. I want the bomb to go straight at that thing. There we go.
3.
There we go.
There it is.
We've got a $30 donation from Auntie. Thank you very much, Auntie.
Hey, Auntie, thank
No
you,
message
Auntie.
on that, but we are very happy to hear that.
That's awesome.
Another $2 from Cocoa Water LLC. $2 from them saying, "Please don't contact us for compensation. That's Cocoa Water Inc. Totally not us." Glad that our listeners can know where to go for all their cocoa water concerns.
3, 4, 5. So I'll open the door here, and we have these little bomb sleds that are just going to scoot right into their intended targets.
Oh, yeah. It's like,
look how much cleaner this area is.
It's way better, right?
without
This
all
beautiful
that debris.
waterfall, and they're building like
Yeah.
refineries right next to it. This is kind of a goofy concept, but they have. We'll see these chains again, where I link up these like rotating pieces. In this case, I'm actually using them as kind of counterweights. So I need to take this contraption around a corner. And to do that, we're going to hang some pieces down off the edge to actually kind of grab onto the corner
the edge.
edge. And it, of course, is going to be rocket powered. What fun is there without rocket engines?
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, this one's kind of goofy, but it's a fun one. We'll see this concept at least one more time in a slightly different format, but yeah. So now we got a little thing that's grabbed on, and we'll launch it. This one can bug out a little bit sometimes, so I may have to have a reset, but so far so good.
It's very fun.
It's kind of pushing the physics
Oh
to its limits. Yeah, we gotta reset
so
that.
close.
It's okay.
Just if you can make her at that corner.
Yeah, you gotta go a little slower sometimes. It's a speed run, but you know, you get burned sometimes when you run too fast.
Maybe put more weights on the inside leg.
Yeah.
Go.
And actually, yeah, I think we're good now. It was sort of bugging out. These can clip into the ice wall a little bit, like that. Yeah. All right, we're just gonna reset that. That's a wash. I'm gonna let it kind of settle, and then we'll move. There we go. This will be a smooth one. Maybe, please.
And those buildings really like to come apart.
They do. They do. It's nice.
Convenient.
Nice they built it that way. All right, we're gonna get another reset.
No wonder
I
you're
guess.
knocking it down. It's
Yeah.
unsafe to human
Yeah, right.
habitation.
There's no way those are up to building standards, building codes.
Tube of toothpaste in chat says EDGP.
Edge.
Thanks to a toothpaste.
All right, we can scoot around the corner. It's nice and slow. There's no rush here.
Can you control the thrusters individually?
I can. Yeah, they're very powerful. So
It's like a little jolt. Does a
yeah,
lot.
yeah. So it's best just to kind of operate them both as one object. And now we're in the clear. There's one more orb here that we gotta knock down.
There it is.
It'll just fall
Someone
into the
in
waterfall.
the speedrun community is going to figure out the
Brilliant.
correct thruster ratio on that one.
Yeah, that one can be optimized, definitely, but it's close enough. All right, this one. This is going to take a lot of hotkeys. I did it correctly last time, so hopefully I can remember everything. But we're creating a rocket sled and like a jumping bomb to work in conjunction here. I've got to take down this guy as well as this tower. So I'm going to send a rocket at the far tower and then jump a bomb up into this first one. All right, so we go 1, 2, 5, 2, 4.
That's great.
Such
Got
a
it.
great sequence. 1, 2, 5, 4, yeah.
Okay, this is another one where we're going to kind of grab on. This is like a whole little roller coaster thing. And this time we're actually just going to rigidly grab onto it, which I prefer. I wish I could do on the other one. I might be able to, but yeah, we'll just make a little like sled that kind of grabs on here with a rocket engine on the back.
Yeah, some rocket sleds.
And then we got to put some little contraptions on it to target a few different things that are kind of off the course. So do it like that. All right. So that's the course we're going on. I got to take out this orb and I got to take out this thing. I'm taking just a pot shot at this. If I miss it, that's not the end, but it saves a little bit of time. Not the end of the world. I mean, this will eventually reach it, but I'm trying to cheat by kind of shooting an object across at it. So we'll see. Just kind of cruising along, destroying everything in our path.
Man, we
terrifying.
really
Take a
don't like
shot
balls in this run.
that way.
Pot shot. Oh, did it make it?
I just have to clip it, so I got
You
it.
got it.
Oh, yeah.
That was great.
Yeah,
Nice.
you just have
And
to-
then launch straight up at that guy. That's a much easier shot. And now we're basically done. There's one more orb over here,
Okay.
red orb, that I have to reach.
That was dope.
No.
So,
Woo!
yeah,
Problem.
this thing's it's
That's a little
Get
scary.
circumcised.
no,
Oh,
Almost got chomped.
almost. And then we'll just hit that. Complete.
Boom. Good pot
All
shot.
right.
That
You
was
save time
great.
by hitting it from far away.
Yeah, it has time to collapse. Otherwise, we have to kind of sit there and watch it collapse.
final level.
Final world.
Oh,
Now we
man.
get tanks. We get these little crawler treads.
Yes.
Tanks are pretty freaking awesome.
Oh man.
So then this one, I'm just going to build a tank that has 4 guns on it. And we'll shoot in every direction.
Look how wobbly the guns are at the beginning.
Yeah. Yep.
Whoa.
So I'm going to press all the hotkeys at once, little button mash.
Oh man. Oh, that's
There it is.
That's great.
So satisfying to just get everything
Every
all
time.
at once.
It doesn't
Does not
get
get
old.
old.
This one, I was playing around with designs for, but ultimately we just have to kind of build like a little harvester thing.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't really speed this up in any noticeable way, so really just we're gonna go farming. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just build a little thing so we don't fall over backwards. I'm putting 2 treads side by side because I can turn one off and actually like rotate.
Oh, yes.
So we got gotta go harvest some destruction orbs. Now's a great time to read donations because we're gonna watch some Farming Simulator for a while.
I don't see any new recent
All right.
donations. I read them all last time.
I guess any
Dalesman DM does comment in Twitch chat that we're doing an anti-ball run.
any questions from the couch? I know you guys are not super familiar with this game, so anything that I have not explained super clearly that viewers might be wondering as well.
Is this the developers' first game? Have they made other games?
I think this is their first. I didn't really read too much about them, but it's a German company, a couple of guys in Germany, and I think they made a really cool game.
Yeah.
This is rad.
It's awesome.
It's on Steam, right?
It is on Steam, yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we showed that in the little kind of preview session before actually playing the run.
Yeah, like everything you said is just aesthetically beautiful.
Yeah.
You could take a screenshot at any point and
Yeah, right?
and have it be your wallpaper.
Quick shout outs upstairs. If we can get a tripam downstairs, that'd be greatly appreciated.
All right. This one, I'm not actually sure what the fully intended solution is, but I'm just building a little catapult thing, and I'll try to get the full thing in view. Building a little catapult to throw a bomb over here, and it works really well.
We got some donations.
Little missile launch. Actually, that was too good. That's crazy. Shot it over the top of that building.
Lots of height.
Ooh, we got a tube of tea down here.
All right.
Ooh.
You're gonna be joining the couch here in a second. You wanna
Oh, yeah.
This one.
get that back off?
This is probably my favorite trick in this run. This is kind of a trick shot.
Oh man.
Requires a very precise little building, and then we're gonna launch a tank off that way. So this object is gonna fall and snipe this guy.
Okay.
Wow.
Yo.
And hopefully you get no debris on the freaking ramp. That's the only thing that can go wrong here.
The only thing.
Yeah.
Oh, is that debris?
You gotta blow up.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
It needs to make it all the way over.
Oh
And I
man.
missed. Okay, that can go wrong too.
Oh, that was a beautiful
That was a
shot.
good one. And as long as we don't get any
Direct hit.
debris on the ramp, okay, we're totally good. So this just has to take its time to go and then
Okay.
fall down on this guy.
As we're waiting for this to climb, I see we have a $2 donation from Balls with a Z, another one, saying, "Ouch, ouch, owie, my mess," with one S.
All right.
Yeah, not sure what that's about, but thanks for the money, Balls. So appreciate it. I'm sure Tech Girls really appreciates it. Yeah, so thank you so much.
So hopefully that'll just
All right.
sleep. Take a little bit longer to just go
yeah.
into sleep mode too.
These guys
that's
are-
Tuba T, just being a hero as always.
Thanks, Tuba.
Just hanging out here, and suddenly a tank falls from the sky onto their nice little factory.
They didn't want a tank to fall on them. They should have been up
Should
to
have built
code.
somewhere else, exactly.
Should have paid a living wage or something.
Yeah. Another farming simulator. In this one, we're actually going to plow behind us. I guess a plow is typically behind you, but yeah. So this one, we have to kind of take out these objects in the bridge, but you can't blow up the bridge before you drive across it.
That just makes sense.
Yeah.
This is just a log.
Just like in real life.
To
Yeah, exactly.
destroy a
Exactly.
bridge.
I might not have weighed it down enough, but I think this will be. I think it'll work. So yeah, we're gonna kind of just drag these into the things we need to destroy.
Oh.
I definitely didn't weigh it down enough, so that'll be another reset. That's okay though.
Oh shoot, I have not been counting.
No,
these
it's
sets.
fine. It's
I've been
fine.
counting.
I've got a ballpark number in my head, and we'll go with that.
We're all just gonna donate that ballpark number, $1 per, or was it $10?
I was
per?
going one per. Yeah,
Okay.
that was my original plan.
Man, so this isn't a no ball run at all. We are doing ball runs.
Exactly. Can only escape the balls for so long. And then we just gotta roll down this little ramp and take out this little rocket
Nice.
casino thing.
Everybody's got one of those in their house. Right?
Yeah, I love when it flips
love-
over like that.
Yeah.
All right. This is another one where I'm going to just totally skip the intended
solution.
plan, and we're just going to build kind of straight at the thing over here. So we'll do some of this.
A lot of edges on this one.
Yeah.
Edge community. Shout it out.
And then we'll put a bomb on a stick and drive it into this building.
Nice.
Yeah, bombs on sticks usually do the trick.
It's great. Yeah.
Anonymous in chat, I see, just donated $15.
Ooh.
Saying, quick shout out to Balls. Thanks, Anonymous.
All right.
Oh, we got it.
Yeah. So this guy's just gonna drive over here, and this is such a satisfying explosion. It's one of my favorites in the whole game.
So good.
Was not expecting that.
So we are on to the last level now, and originally you're supposed to do this with a very calculated contraption, but I have cooked up something that I think is better. This is going to look truly ridiculous, and I think there's no better way to end it off than with like the complete nonsense that that this build is. So you're in for a treat.
Oh man.
Looks like we're building
It's
a
looking
person
like
with
it's
some
gonna
legs,
run up the
yeah.
hill and also fall forward, maybe.
It's not going to really move at all. It's just, I'm going to kind of let gravity do the work. We've come full
Okay.
circle. We have all the contraptions we'd ever need. We have magnets and bombs and all these things. Gravity is really the ultimate demolition tool. And
That and water.
water. We don't have any water to play with, but yeah, that's true. So really, I'm just building this huge nonsense thing. And we're going to launch a magnet from it.
Yes.
All right.
Love the magnet launch. There we go.
Gotta center it though, so it flies. All right.
The
I'll try to get-
spectacular
How many
finale.
more of these towers are there to hit?
There are those three, and then I'm trying to take out this tower, which is blocking a build site
Okay.
for the second phase of this. There's no way to beat this one in one step, so I gotta do two.
Time's coming up on complete.
Time is coming up, and I gotta just know what the hotkeys are, so I'm gonna get a quick reset there. Alright, we're launching a magnet,
Oh,
just
yeah.
to melt that whole thing. And you see this guy's just
It's just doing
doing its thing.
doing its best, you know?
Yep. Sometimes I get really unlucky and we don't actually clear this. There's just kind of debris hanging out. So hopefully it's totally clear.
Okay.
Yeah, so we got unlucky. We will reset that. And try another magnet
Magnets and
launch.
gravity.
Oh.
All you need are fundamental forces.
Yeah, exactly. I think I got it this
Ah.
time. That felt like a much better grab on everything. And you see this guy's just going ham.
Yeah.
Doing whatever it's doing.
Doing its best.
Yep. Okay,
Yeah,
we got
you
it.
got
We
it.
got
You
it.
got it.
Excellent. So now I just have to build a little car with a bomb on it, and we're going to drive it into a black hole.
Hmm.
As one does.
Yeah, 2 cars actually. So we got to blow up this bridge, and we got to blow up this black hole. And we got to actually use the right piece.
Gotta connect those bombs.
We do. I used the wrong object.
There we go. Now they're not rolling
And
back.
that's the right, not the right one. All right. We got to send this guy first because we can't blow up the bridge while we're still on it. Do-do-do-do-do. So we're going into this huge thing over here.
Stop in the middle of the bridge?
This guy will.
Okay.
This guy needs to make it all the way to the end.
Oh.
Oh no.
I can steer it,
This
so
is treacherous.
we're fine. We're fine.
Okay.
Just have to get my hotkeys right. But that's why we built 2 treads, so we can actually steer it.
That one's steerable.
Yeah, so we're fine.
That
And
one's
then this
in
guy we're gonna
position.
park here, and then boom.
Nice.
So that'll raise this
Bridge is
kind of
done.
drawbridge, and
That's awesome.
we're headed over to the black hole containment field.
It's beautiful.
As long as I don't drive off the edge.
Beautiful.
You're doing so good on time.
I know. This is such a good run. I've had amazing luck, amazing support on the couch.
Yeah, like
Thanks for all your support in chat as well with the donations. Some of these donations today have been just absolutely wild.
yeah.
So
We appreciate all of them.
appreciate all of them. And yeah, we are coming up on time. As soon as I press this button, that will be time.
Oh my gosh.
Almost a world record. It's like with all your explaining, it's closer than like
Oh yeah.
it should be.
Yeah.
Like, crushing it.
And time.
Boom.
Check, please.
50-55.
I mean, that is a world record. That's the
It's-
fastest I've... Or no, I got 50:07.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'll take it.
I was gonna say like we were.
I will absolutely take that.
And that is.
Oh, hey,
check,
got the Steam
please.
I
achievement.
did. It gives that every time for some reason,
Cool.
which is kind of cool.
Yeah, you're achieving a lot.
Yeah.
All right.
All
Achievement.
right, check please.
Check,
That was-
please.
Check, please.
That was a
That
beautiful
is
game.
Abriss.
Carrie, you want to
That's a
say
lot
the
of fun.
thing for me?
Check please.
Good job.
My friend, it is with great honor that I advance you to the rank of champion. You've done it. You've shown them all you're the best.
Thank you, Carrie. All right. Thank you, stream. And we'll
Stream.
throw it back.
So what's the cost of the resets, real quick?
Oh, I think I was just over about... I think I was approaching 30.
All right.
So I was going to do 30.
$30 sounds reasonable.
That's awesome.
I have
Cool.
a donation here again too from one James Hamilton smiley face for
Ooh.
$1. Hey, check
All right.
please. Long-time watcher, first-time donator. I love seeing these great games from my childhood get destroyed. All for a good cause. Cheers from the porch. Save the animals.
Wow.
Wow, okay.
Thanks, James Hamilton. I'm glad you finally decided to donate. Sure, Tech Girls appreciates it.
Yeah. Brilliant. All right. Are we off the air?